Do you guys still subscribe to any actual physical, tangible magazines? Not really. I still get the paper because I like the feel of it in the mornings. I also subscribe to Poopin'. A Poopstrophy, I'll be here all night. Hey, right off the rip, what do you got for me? Show me something good. God, darn it. Oh, I have no idea what I want to run up right now. Technically right now I've got 2 tactics, so I guess that's what we'll do. For now. Yo, Augio, what's going on, homie? This current build leaves a lot to be desired. Still cleaning poop stains out of the carpet. I gotta hope that's for pets. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be, but I hope that's for pets. Yeah, cat poop. Firebomb. Did feel good to catch that guy. Ooh, a swarm grenade, huh? I can see that. I'm gonna see if I can get 30. I haven't been able to get 30 on this game in a while. Feels weird hitting guys with fire and ice at the same time. Fuck, man. Of all the things, the rat got me, because I just don't feel like the pan is doing enough damage output. I don't feel like the pan's doing enough damage output, like, through a congested crowd of enemies. Oh, I hit 33 before I got hit? Oh, thank God. Thank God, because I have not been I don't need to go there. I have not been running together successes very frequently. Now those rats are giving me the business on this floor. This is not the right way. Well, thank God I hit 33 before I got tagged by that stupid ass rat. Please, I mean, we got a lot of tactics stuff. Ugh, give me a weapon. I feel like it doesn't really do weapons. It is early enough that I would consider picking up the leg hugger. I'd have to come up with some, I don't know where I come up with money. This floor is basically done. I think I sold that. Yeah, I did. I sold that kebab. No, I ate that kebab. You fool! Neat. I don't see me taking the cursed sword. How can anybody, like, is that like a speedrunner's weapon? Pizza for lunch today. I broke down. We didn't have anything to cook for dinner last night. So I did end up getting my Italian sub. I ended up getting it from Firehouse. It's a no, yeah, so a speedrunner's weapon. I mean, I guess after 8,000 hours, I was doing no-hit Isaac runs. They weren't every day, but I guess it's plausible. But I mean, I just generally feel like that's the weapon of a speedrunner who has, like, all of the mechanics of the game internalized. I've gotten runs where that sword ends up doing like 300,000 damage. Did you win the whole thing or did you die? That's the real question. If you did 300,000 damage, but by the end of the run you got one-tapped by Dracula or whoever, then it's still a loss. We've been doing the other one pretty frequently, so let's do the... I don't know what the other one was called, the Timothy Chalamet of Existence. So we'll do the Toxic Sewers this time around. Ice Bow, huh? I can see myself doing Ice Bow. Right, it's like a McQueeb weapon, exactly. That's a weapon that you save for the Brizzies and McQueebs of the world. You don't save that for Taffy, who has a tendency to take self-inflicted damage on runs where he's devastating. Spent all morning, afternoon smoking ribs and slow-cooked pulled beef for a barbecue yesterday, then 8 to 10 people canceled 30 minutes before it was supposed to start. Now I have plenty of leftovers. So the Rapid, I'm hosting a get-together tonight. If you feel like you are comfortable knowing what my address is and getting to Richmond, Virginia in like the next 9 hours or so, I sure would be happy to showcase your food next to my burgers and hot dogs. Lightning bolt, you say? Get out of here, ice shards, you suck. Buy a plane ticket and a real quick flight? Hell yeah, now we're talking. I should start picking up mutations for sure. I've just kind of been working my way down the list. Oh, right. I wonder if that counts as ranged. It doesn't say. I wonder if range reducing skill cooldowns means... it wouldn't mean that the leg hugger and the owl would hit faster. I think these will count as range. Let's go ahead and run it as though these are all ranged. Ghost Cuppy, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well. Yo, End of the Rope, welcome back. Happy Tuesday to you. I gotta hope that the electrical here freezes stuff in place. Alright, so traditionally lightning apparently is a brutality weapon. Oh shit, he's not dead.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
It's a legendary right now. Normally tactics. Oh, because I put 3 things into brutality. Got it. You right. Read the Bear tier 140, 2 months. Being here is a lot like the Hitchhiker's Guide. It's the answer to everything. Thanks to Taffy, the mods, and denizens for making it so. Listen, we're especially me. I mean, the mods are still pretty great without this channel, but I am straight up nothing without the support of the viewership and the support and help of the mod team. I'm no fool. Yo, what if we did Twin Daggers Lightning Bolt? Haven't been able to watch for a while. Glad I'm catching you live. I bought a laptop, not owned a PC in 15 years. Good for you, dude. Oh, Shauna. Oh, shit. You're speaking the language of my people. If only I could pull myself together. If only I could pull myself together, I said, every single day of my entire fucking life. Goddamn, lads. Fuck my life, dude. They finished him while I was climbing. Ugh. You ever just been Hello? You ever just been really bad at a video game? They killed his ass while I was climbing the pipe. That's what she said. And so I landed on the eggs on the way down. Dang, dude, I was climbing towards 60 as well. That sucks. Oh man, it's time to see what legendary we got going for us. Nice. You ever just not able to make your man face the correct direction? It's happened to me before. He's very picky about which direction his electricity arcs, as it turns out. As it turns out, very picky about which direction his electricity arcs. Looks like we're leaning into a brutality build, inadvertently. I feel like inputs get missed sometimes. I don't mind it too much, but on those rare... I was one hit from death on a build where I should be absolutely raffle stomping generally everything I encounter, but... But yeah, for whatever reason, man, the electricity coming out of my hands was too close. The electricity coming out of my hands was too close to the enemy. Cyberkai, good morning. Happy birthday, Olivia. $8,000 hours bad or 80 hours bad? But I'm used to being 80 or 8,000 hours good. I'm used to being 8,000 hours good on video games. I'm not used to being 80 hours bad at video games. Where are all the baddies? Hmm. That scared me. Yeah, you have to make sure. Oh, Jesus, I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, what if I managed to get 60 after all this? And then I landed in poison. Why am I facing the wrong way? Do I think that's the answer? Do I think that's the answer for Dracula? And the truth is, I'm not sure. I did say yesterday. I would have liked to have had the magic bow of all things for the second phase of Dracula. We'll hold on to it in our backpack for now. This is Noida, but if you had crazy, This is Noida, but if you had, were a ninja with crazy powers, kind of. Oh, shit. Sorry, he had that crazy, crackling line thing that scares the shit out of me. He had that crackling static line that goes around him that was going to be problematic for me if it hit me. I do love the crowbar, but I won't have doors to break open during Dracula's fight. Yeah, fire and forget weapons when you're concentrating on dodging are super useful. I'm trying not to overvalue it, but I did wonder out loud if it would have been a useful tool on the second phase of that Dracula fight. Sorry, does it have a color? The magic bow? Yeah, it's tactics. Tactics. I genuinely might be able to pull off 60 here. If I just don't get hit again. There are no enemies below us. I also need to be careful about going as fast as I possibly can into poison. I also haven't been taking into account the number of scorpions I might be able to bump into. Yo, Polka Dot Turtles, welcome back. Nope. There we go. Alright, so I've cleared through here. So we want to push this way. Oh, Jesus, I almost fucked that one up. I'm content to let this play out. Scorpion? No scorpion. I got hit? Wait, chat, I got hit? When did I get hit? I don't remember that. Yeah, I guess 13 enemies ago. Well, damn. Honestly, I love the owl, but I like the potentiality of being able to stun. Like, I don't know if it works on Dracula, but I'd like it if it did. Damn, I can't believe I got hit. I'll just go ancient sewers. Why the hell not? Ah, fuck. Mystery to me. I've heard ammo is good. Poison targets, enemies burn, freeze, ammo up. Increased movement speed. Higher damage when you're at max HP. Shoots an arrow. Yeah, I guess. Oil. Arrow. These are kind of dull. I don't have any actual ammo. I mean, I guess if I decide to run with the... bow. I'll try Tranquility. Oh yeah, what's going on, homie? Cursor's on screen. Yo, when did that happen? Where is it? No, what are you talking about? Where? I didn't see it. Programmer Play, what's going on? Happy to have you here. My name's Taffy. I play roguelikes in the morning, whatever chat pays me to play in the afternoon, which today is the old blast from the past, Henry Stickmin, which I'd never played before. But that's true of most of the games we play in the afternoon. Well, if I'm gonna get hit, let it be over here, but I'm not taking that. Does Heroes work for Hyper Chat asking for a friend? Oh shit! I was not paying attention. Not to my knowledge. I don't know that any notifications work for hyper chat. I should ask Rory about that. I would like them to. I would like them to work just the same as every other alert that we have. But they're still so stinking new. Let me ask Rory. They don't right now. I can tell you that. At current, they do not. Is there any way to do alerts for hyperchats? Question mark. He doesn't even show to be online right now, though, so we may be out of luck. While he is not American, a lot of people who live in the States work for song traders, so if I remember correctly, the CEO's in like Beverly Hills. You playing with DLCs? I am. The only one I don't think I have installed is the is the Giants one. Otherwise, everything else is installed, but this is only like my 3rd week playing this game. I had never even watched somebody play this game before. Oh, Jesus. I'd never even watched somebody play this game before. Nope. So this is me still just kind of finding my way. The giant DLC is the in-game DLC. Isn't that, it unlocks itself after time? Is that the case? I'm bad. I'm bad at video games. Don't even worry about me. Ugh. I do have one boss cell. I've gotten a couple of wins. What, 3? I've gotten 3 wins in the last 3 weeks against the Hand of the King. But I've not unlocked a second boss cell yet. Oh, shit. Yeah, this game's been great. I've enjoyed this game a lot. This is one of those games that, frankly, I could have gotten my first win and told chat to stuff it and said I was done. This wasn't initially a game that I picked out for me to play. This is a game that chat picked out for me to play. This is the same thing with Returnal. Like, I don't think that chat has bad taste. More often than not, okay. The games they pick out for me are dynamite. I haven't seen one of these in a minute. And I've recently been hit, so who gives a shit? It's the same amulet. Nailed it. I'm good at roguelikes. I'm amazing at Soulsborne games. But I'll be the first one to go on record to tell you I am ass terrible at platformers. I'll be the first one to tell you I am as terrible at platformers. I'm poisoned. The one mod I shamelessly added to this game was the More Cells mod. Ah. I'm playing it for a living. I'm not going anywhere. The longer this game takes, the better it is for me. The longer this game takes, the better it is for me. Yeah, Celeste went pretty well. Celeste went pretty well. I feel like I was so concentrated on that game. Oh, I hate this. I feel like I was so concentrated on that game because I knew how hard it was and I didn't want to disappoint folks. The base damage on... yeah. I'm Brazilian. Can you do one hi from Brazil? What's going on? I am in Richmond, Virginia. I don't speak Portuguese. I was about to bust off with a bienvenidos, but that's Spanish. Sadly, I have zero Portuguese to my name. I did have, I did have one guy at some point that there was a guy that I played on Marvel Snap. Oh my god. I can't see the ground because of the fire. There was a guy that I played on Marvel Snap that it was a really close game. It was a really close game, and he had TTV in his name. So I was just curious. I went and checked out his channel. My man was playing essentially to nobody, just playing, streaming for the love of the game. Oh, shitter. My man was essentially streaming for the love of the game to nobody but Nightbot. And he was trying his best to be like upbeat and happy about it. Playing Marvel Snap, which is a tough game. A tough game to retain an audience on. So I went to say hello to him. And I went to say, basically tell him good game and that I enjoyed playing against him.
Flying from town to town,
I can do this route sound.
I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Fuckers, you mad lad.
We are heroes tonight. We will fly.
This is gonna sound like a funny broken record.
We are heroes tonight.
But summer's supposed to be the slow time. June was slow because I was gone for a week. But summer's supposed to be a pretty dead period. I don't want to set unrealistic expectations for the rest of the summer, but y'all are popping off in July. Cards are limiting. I can barely get any card drops anymore either, so I'm stuck with what I got. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, oh shit. I was about it. I was really about Marvel Snap, and then yeah, when it came time to really when it came time to come up with the rest of the cards that I needed, I wasn't willing to just buy them. But the American education system is failing people, Taffy. This is true. This is a true statement. I like hot sauce on eggs. This is also a true statement. This motherfucker right here. Where is this? Beat his ass, Seabass. The bag is from the DLC or an advanced item? I have no idea, to be honest. What did I even get out of there? Oh, or the backpack? I genuinely don't know. That's a question that somebody else would have to answer. I had my first victory on the base game, not to be like a braggart, but I had my first victory on the base game so quickly that I installed the DLCs pretty fast just to make sure that I had other things to tackle. So I don't, it all kind of came on in one big glut for me. Trying to decide if there's anything else I want to pick up here. I think I stick with Legendary Bone. I kind of really like the Chain Lightning. Although, no, I'm not going to get anything better than that. Maybe I try to buy a better Leg Hugger and then upgrade it. We'll try that. What else do we have? Sell this. Work our way this direction, I suppose. Oh, neat. We got an amulet in here. I'm gonna wait for my traps to come back up. Oh, no. That's the second time I've seen that stupid line. I don't mind. That's the only way I have to poison enemies right now. Balanced blade. Woof. Damn. I do like the mechanics of the balanced blade just the teensiest bit more than I like the mechanics of the bone. I think you take damage if you use the lightning too long. Why doesn't it say that anywhere? "16 Angry Bears, what's going on, friend?" It's a learn by doing. Oh yeah, look at that, it does. Shit. Noted. That's where I got hit. When I couldn't figure out where I was getting hit. When I couldn't figure out where I was getting hit, that was it. I was getting hit by holding down lightning too long. I guess that makes sense. I got to imagine that explosive crossbow is gonna take up both slots. Why is that one got a swirl around it? Oh, it's because it's plus, I bet. That would be a better way to try to... Well, I don't know that Dracula's gonna freeze off of the fucking Frost Blast. But it does mean that I'd run less of a chance of hurting myself. It's a lot of DLC right now, though. I just gotta be careful. I just gotta choose to be careful. I do like the, I do like the boomerang, though. The boomerang's a really good one. And it's less dangerous. Down to go with it. It was fun. It was fun, Lightning. I like you, and I'll use you in the future, albeit a little more judiciously. Ugh. I'm so glad that this weekend I'm going to Nats Park. I've got the most absurd craving for a banh mi hot dog from that place. Oh my god. It stuns the victim. I would have to pivot and just start taking green the rest of the way out. That sounds like it would be savage on a boss. Yeah, the rapid, doesn't it, though? I got in serious trouble when I made the Vietnamese quickles out of daikon and carrot. When I had those sitting around, I went and fired up my flat top and did a whole shitload of burgers and hot dogs. And then I genuinely feel like I ate banh mi burgers and hot dogs every non-breakfast meal for like 3 days straight. Yeah, the speed buff is really good, though. Ugh, if I hadn't already committed to a style of run here, I think I would have done that. Ugh, what a heartbreaker. There's a place near me that does banh mi with a pork barbecue. I've never had... I guess it's not true. I've had banh mi sandwiches, but I feel like they were banh mi sandwiches made by white Americans. I've never had a banh mi sandwich from like a Vietnamese place. From like a verified Vietnamese establishment. Yeah, I made some spicy fermented daikon, then made every excuse to put it on things. That tracks. That makes total sense to me. Freeze. Bleeding causes poisoning. Oh my god. Oh my god. Biters from the dead. Bleeding causes poisoning. Freeze. Ammo. I'm probably not going to use the magic bow. Burn. Burn. And more damage to a slowed enemy. Good grief. Oh, slowed enemy it is. Don't mind if I do woo. I can't remember the insufferable crypt. I think this is a, we're not white, but we know white people would love this kind of place. Yeah, honestly, if it's being made by Vietnamese people, I feel like they're making a dumbed down Western Caucasian version of it, which is not what I want. Oh, it's gingivitis. Conjunctivitis. It's taking a while. I hate that. Fucking will you stop? Jesus. That hurt. That hurt. Fucking listen here, Maniac Mansion. Joke's on you, I'm starting to figure this bullshit out. There we go. I think we're gonna do it like that. Slumbering Sanctuary or Graveyard. I don't remember shit all about either one, if I'm being honest. %10 damage when you're near it. I don't dare reroll that. In a way. I had a good banh mi in Ann Arbor. Didn't have much to compare it to, though. I've had sandwiches that have been called banh mi's that have been very tasty, but they've not looked anything like what I've had described to me as what a traditional banh mi is supposed to be, you know? Oh, it won't let me grab onto it. Alright, that's fine. Oh, my man mutated during the last battle. am mutated during the last battle. Victims explode. That's not nearly as good as what I've got. Oh, I haven't gotten the key for that. I was like, why didn't I go down there? I haven't gotten the key for it yet. I'm a grave robber. I got hit by a fucking rat. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Something hit me. Something hit me. I'll be damned if I know what. Something hit me. I think that purple stuff's okay to walk through. I'm almost too fast when I kill stuff. We are swift. Well, not now, but... Still have not found an awesome use case for Face Flask. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Got him. I'm torn now. I got brutality. I guess I'll just go back and forth between brutality and tactics. That said, I am doing the overwhelming majority of my damage with brutality. What is this? Death's Scythe Claw. Stuns victims, you say? Color me intrigued. I do like stuns, but I haven't been doing survival runs because I don't feel like I've unlocked halfway decent items through the survival tree until recently. One of these days I'm gonna commit to making a door run really work. Just to say that I did. I'm determined to find the brilliance of the door run and the face flask. It just hasn't happened yet. God damn. Leg hugger, man. I need you to I need you to stop. You just you're like Rory right now. I need you to stop like making noise for the sake of making noise. I had to tell Rory the other day that while his love is endearing and while his affection and his attention is valuable to me, that my lad has to stop running around the house like he's a goddamn cartoon character, man. I keep leaning towards brutality or tactics. I don't mind doing ranged attacks, and I don't mind being up in the face of anything that we're fighting. But survival runs require, for the most part, survival runs seem to require us to be up in the face of stuff we're fighting and to be very slow about the actual process of fighting. Like, it's not a the fuck am I hitting? It's not a thing where you can drop down and beat the living shit out of something quickly. It's a thing where you gotta drop down, and then every weapon has the qualifier of like, it's gonna take you forever to wind up, but don't worry, they can't interrupt you by hitting you. And I was like, yeah, but they can hit me, man. And that's bad. Like, them hitting me is not good. Oh yeah, we just didn't think that would be a big deal. When I was a kid, it was big into climbing stuff. We had some pine trees in the backyard. I climbed up like 30 feet, one of them like 30 some odd feet. It's a random ass story. That's cool. That's cool. I used to climb trees too. That is a random ass story. I was trying to think of anything I might have said or done that like lent itself to stories about climbing trees as a kid. The closest I could come up with in my head was like, I actually think I'm gonna lean into brutality here. The closest thing I could come up with was that Rory's love was pretty intense. Damn, leg hugger's just going to town. My man just walked over there and ate that dude's face. Just hyper kid stuff, gotcha. Yeah, Rory's stuff just all has to do essentially with like how intentionally dramatic that he is, and how over the top and like cartoony a lot. He does a lot of stuff in performance mode, which I feel like has strong second child energy. But he does a lot of stuff in performance mode, and it can be genuinely exhausting. And I feel bad because I love him, and I love how exuberant he is. But yeah, it can be tough to keep up with. There's 81 on this floor, so. My young nephews are the same way. We have to remind that, yeah, the rapid, the number of times that I've said that, and I feel bad about it, but I'm hitting my kids with hard doses of the truth, and I'm trying not to be like an overjoyous dickhole about it. Like, I'm trying not to like rub their faces in it. But like, I got these rough reminders when I was a kid. I just usually got them from my older friends. Like, we had a family friend who was like 3 years older than me, and I used to do things that were like, you know, aggressively childish or immature, or I'd crack, you know, crass humor that didn't actually have humor components connected to it. It really was just me being crass. And it would be very eye-rolly, and that was the check that I got from specifically a dude named Andy Stauffer.
This is the story of the newest denizen.
Who would just be like, dude, you gotta dial it back. Like, you are welcome to hang out with me at the Jerome County Fair or whatever, but you're hanging out with like, you're a middle schooler hanging out with like juniors in high school, and you gotta stop with like the dicks and poop and pee jokes. Like, that's not really what we're about. You can leave that shit on Nickelodeon. We're on week 3 now, and I really feel like I'm just gonna stay on this game until I've done almost everything I want to do in it. So if we end up playing this game for months, It's easy to get sucked into this game. I had glimpsed people playing this game before, and I don't want to say I wasn't impressed, but I didn't know what was going on, so it was hard for me to follow. Now that I'm playing it, I'm like, oh, this game is just a delight. Lisa wanted to share this breakfast with you. Uh-oh. Oh, mama. We got grits. We got biscuits and sausage gravy. We got what looks to be like a breakfast scramble with hollandaise sauce and paprika and wilted spinach and homestyle fries, tomato, onion, scrambled eggs. And I'm gonna say that that's either a buttered piece of rye, but what I'm gonna guess it is that that's a buttered and sugar sprinkled slice of cinnamon toast. I'm gonna guess that that's buttered cinnamon toast. My mouth just instantly watered. Like, genuinely, I could feel it. I could feel it in the back left corners of my back left and back right corners of my mouth. You had a chance to use the Tropic Thunder speech from Tom Cruise. Any speech that I made, I'd have to make in front of my wife. There have only been a handful of times where I've made speeches at my kids where my wife was like, whoop, pump the brakes, that's wholly inappropriate. And I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, you can't talk to them like they're a 35-year-old member of your chat. And I was like, wow. Arguable. Cinnamon French toast or regular toast? I think that's toast with cinnamon woven, I think it's cinnamon toast. Like, I think it's like bread with cinnamon woven into it. Probably like a sourdough that has cinnamon woven into it. Listen here, you prick. There we go. But I'm not sure. For all I know, that could have just been buttered rye. This prick. Not today, asshole. You do have my permission to be electrocuted to death. Though. I'm gonna give this dude all the murder. There we go. I needed his murder to be especially violent because he was driving me absolutely bonkers. If I thought I could use that on Dracula, I would. Covers the ground with oil that burns when destroyed. Victims burn when they die. I definitely don't think that's gonna root second phase Dracula. I think I'm probably better off with the Tesla coil. That's a pretty confined space. Between the Tesla coil and Mad Max Beyond fucking Thunderdome over here. We're in an okay spot. I nearly took that because I want the range on it. My favorite weapon in games like this is like spears. I genuinely enjoy like spears in like Soulsborne games and stuff like that. I like having the melee attack of a sword, but the length, I like the range of a spear. I just don't think we're gonna find anything that's gonna be better than what we're toting around. I still haven't found the key for that. Where's it going? There it is. I still haven't found the key that opens up that gate. I know it's in the beginning area somewhere, but I've yet to discover for myself where it is. I could go look it up in a fucking online manual if I wanted to, but I kind of want to find it. I did take the hint. I did take the hint that it was somewhere in the beginning area of the game. Now I just have to figure out where the fuck it is. Oh, right. I woke up and I had baked beans left over from a meal, Noah. I had baked beans left over from a meal. I just wanted to see if there was anything about this water. So I decided to do like a 1/5 British, where I did some fried eggs and toast with beans as my breakfast. I didn't want to do bacon. I don't have any blood sausage. I didn't want to do hash browns. Because basically I would have just done tater tots. I think we've got our build for the time being. I haven't had donuts in a hot minute. I have not had donuts in a minute. Oh, dude, if I, like, unfortunately, the country saw, first of all, I woke up at like 7:30, so I didn't have a ton of spare time. So microwaving some beans and frying some eggs was about as fast as I could get a meal in my stomach. But then on top of that, the last tube I have of that country sausage is frozen in the freezer. Otherwise, yeah, that would have been fucking exceptional. That would have been exceptional. Oh my god, sorry. No. No. Yes. I didn't mean to do that. I did. Okay, thank God. I was gonna say I did that as like a. I did that as like a force of habit. Oh, fucking right. Okay. There we go. Come fight me down here. Where I have decided advantages of the decided advantage of not bleeding out. Ugh. Minus 10% damage received is pretty good. I love that. I guess as long as we're here. Thermal, what's going on, dude? You gotta let me know what I owe you for that panel. That's perfect. Thermal did that panel below the viewing area that explains to people what retirement.gg is. My fucking escape plan. How about that? Crypt key. I fucking hate this guy, man. Not you, Thermal, you're great. This guy, on the other hand. That guy, on the other hand, he sucks. Crypt key. How do I go back? There we go. Oh, I should heal. I don't know exactly where I got so roughed up. Show me the light. No. I like the one I've got. This prick, man. We're going. The body's woken up again in this darkness. I can no longer continue my experiments on the malaise here. Do I have any more stuff I can explore in here? Not really. I'm just going hardcore into brutality. I hate those pricks, man. Point blank picked up. I guess that's like a blueprint for a mutation, probably. We're going backwards. I'm gonna go ahead and finish out this area real quick. Oh, I think this is just like an exit. I feel better. No offense, man, but you can't possibly have anything I want. Not really. I think I'm having leftover spaghetti and meatballs again for lunch. And then for the next several days, I'm probably going to be having leftover hot dogs and hamburgers. Maybe Grayson is my son. Maybe I'm the guy who walked into this dude's shop and said, "There's nothing you can possibly have to sell me that I'll be interested in." Is the same guy who's the father of the kid who told teachers there was no way that they were possibly going to be able to teach him anything. Yeah, I'm pretty jazzed up, honestly, Lost Romeo. I like hot dogs and hamburgers so stinking much that it's like, you don't have to work hard to sell me. I wanted to see what that other one was. I didn't recognize that blade. Taco Bell or Wendy's for lunch? If the Taco Bells and Wendy's near me weren't absolute smoking garbage, I could talk myself into it. I like things from both those places. I like things from both those places. I just don't... I cannot convince myself to keep trying the fast food locations near me that that like Justin and I are convinced have to be fronts for the mob. Because they're sure as shit not reputable fast food franchises. Yeah, Tyler the Prophet. Like, I want to be on board with, like, especially because those two places I'm told I've had them, but like, I'm told that those places, when you can find ones that do it well, have exceptional have exceptional breakfasts. I like breakfast. I like eating breakfast. But it's hard to do that when the Wendy's and Taco Bell specifically near me are just so fucking rough. Forgetting food, people not being there when I go to eat. Like, the last time I went to Wendy's to get breakfast was after a haircut in the morning. I almost had him. You ever hit the wrong button? It happened to me once. Ever hit the wrong button? It happened to me once. God, I was trying to heal. Why was I taking so much damage? That dude was hitting like a fucking dump truck. That's not usually a boss I struggle with.